I'm Mbiyimoh.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
And welcome back to the Magic Sofa. Where do you want to start today, man?
Well, I have always wanted to go to India.
What's that in the air? It seems kind of smoggy here.
I think you're right. Take one of these masks. I brought them just in case because despite how beautiful India is, it's actually one of the top 5 most polluted countries in the world, so the air can get pretty bad out here.
Well, do people in India have any way to, check and see how polluted it is outside?
Actually, Prime Minister Narendra Modi just announced India setting up a free public air index that'll give people real-time data into how much pollution is in the air in their city.
Oh, well, that's good, but I think I'd still rather be back in the U.S.
Oh, sweet, the White House. Let's take a selfie. Oh, yeah. I wonder if I can get on White House's Wi-Fi network while we're out here.
Dude, I seriously doubt it. The White House actually just got hit by arguably the worst cyber attack against a federal agency ever.
Seriously? Who hacked them and what'd they take?
Investigators are saying that the evidence points towards the Russian government. The hackers broke into the State Department's computer networks and were able to access President Obama's personal schedule and call information, among other things.
Holy cow.
Yeah, man. So I'm sure the White House tech staff is probably working overtime right now.
Speaking of tech, let's head to the lab. I want to show you something.
Okay. What you got?
Check this out.
So that's a nickel.
This isn't just any nickel. On the edge of this nickel is the world's smallest computer.
Whoa, dude, what?
Just kidding. That was just a regular nickel. My bad. I just wanted you to be able to imagine how small the world's tiniest computer is.
Who would even design a computer that small?
Students and professors at the University of Michigan have been developing it for over 10 years. They call it M-cubed.
So what can you do with a computer that tiny?
They say it can gauge pressures, read temperatures, and even take pictures. So despite how small it is, it actually has a lot of potential applications.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of those new microchips that they're using to help people with diseases like Parkinson's and epilepsy preserve their memories.
How do those work?
Basically, scientists use brain scanners to record brain activity while memories are being formed in healthy parts of the brain, and then they'll use electrodes to artificially replicate that process in damaged parts of the brain.
So basically, these microchips would help people with brain damage store memories?
Yeah, basically.
Wow. What's next?
I mean, I don't know about here on Earth, but I do know NASA's Curiosity rover just found evidence that there's liquid water beneath the surface of Mars.
I heard scientists said it was too cold and too dry for there to be water out here, in the form of liquid at least.
See, that's what they thought, but the latest data from Curiosity suggests that at least some of the soil on Mars is damp with brine.
But what's brine?
Just kind of a fancy scientific word for salt water. So basically, when water has a high concentration of salt, it can exist in a liquid at much colder temperatures without freezing.
That's awesome, so there might be some water out here.
Yeah, but scientists are still stressing that conditions on Mars are very hostile to life, even with the water.
Well, if that's the case, let's head home.
But before we go, can't forget the shout-outs.
Shout out to German robotic company Festo, who created a mechanical butterfly as part of research for their bionic learning network.
Shout out to David Stone, an environmental chemist who created an alternate form of cement that actually absorbs CO2 rather than emitting it.
And shout out to Marie Hunt, who finally got her high school diploma at age 103, proving that you're never too old to keep learning. To read more about this story and all of our stories, visit the links in the description below.
And you can keep up with all the latest by checking us out at thehigherlearning.com and liking us on Facebook.